Good morning. I'm Sheri Donavan, and we like to welcome people who are really making a difference to our 5900 Wilshire studios. And today we're talking with Wayne Baldaro, who is the walk manager for the NAMIWalks, which is happening on October 1st. Good morning.
Good morning, and thank you for having me here.
Absolutely. Thank you for showing up. We do appreciate it. Give us a little background information on this walk. I know you do this every year. How long has it been going on?
This is our 8th year, and for the last 6 years, we walked on the 3rd Street Promenade in Santa Monica. We raise money to support our programs here in Los Angeles County.
Okay, and tell us about that fundraising. Obviously, we all know what a walk is all about. You need to maybe get a group of people together. You need to get sponsored. Tell us how someone can start the process of doing this.
Sure. They can register online very quickly. It's www.nami.org/walks. That will send them to a landing page that will show them a map of the United States. They click on the state of California and click on the Santa Monica Walk, and there's all of the steps are right there, even a little video about how to register online.
Okay, and we should mention NAMI is the National Alliance on Mental Illness.
That's correct.
For the folks that may not know what that is. You have a lot of programs. This is a very big organization. And can you give us a little information on how many people are actually helped by your programs?
Sure. We actually reach thousands of people in Los Angeles County. There's 12 affiliates in Los Angeles County that participate in this walk. And we offer a variety of different educational support programs that help people get the tools they need to live with these illnesses. So thousands of people are helped every year.
Okay, and I know there is a certain stigma attached to mental illness, which there really shouldn't be. I mean, it's like having a physical illness, but people don't like to talk about it or admit it, or, maybe a family member is affected, but they don't want to, face the facts because they're worried about what people will think. How do you help people overcome feeling this way?
Well, I think stigma starts because we have either some kind of shame or some kind of fear about these illnesses. There's 3 types of stigma. There's the stigma that a person with the illness has, which is their self-stigma, the shame of having an illness, the shame of having symptoms and things happen to them that make them feel very uncomfortable about the world they're living in. Then there's a structural stigma. That's a stigma that is kind of like inherent in our systems, our public institutions. They restrict opportunities for people. They just make it very difficult for people to get a normal life. And then there's also the public or societal stigma that comes from the general public towards a group of people that have an illness like this. So what we want to do is we want to eliminate these stigmas by making people aware of the fact that mental illness is an illness just like any other illness.
Obviously, it's probably even more difficult for the person who has the illness to admit it and to seek help. So it must be so important for the family to get involved and really, take charge of this.
Yes. Actually, there is a diagnosis called agnosia, which is a symptom of mental illness, which is people having a lack of insight into their own illness.
Oh, wow.
Imagine being told one day that you think that living a normal life is living one in the back of a room with mom and dad, not having any friends, being isolated, not being able to get up and do normal activities like we all do, and being told that you need to take medication to help you have a normal life, and you're not recognizing that or seeing that in yourself. And so that's a lack of insight into the illness.
Oh, wow. And so how do you help people like that?
Well, there are lots of tools. We of course have therapies that help with that professionals give. We also have medications that help with those kinds of things. But we're a peer group. We're moms and dads and family members that support our loved ones. And the biggest thing that we can do is listen, empathize, and partner with our loved ones so they can have a normal life. Okay,
so this is all about the family.
Yes.
All about the family. Okay, and so getting back to the walk on October 1st, what does a donation to NAMIWalks do?
Well, it helps us be able to provide our programs into the community at no cost to anyone. We offer a variety of different programs. Let me talk about one program in particular that's a very popular program, but a very important program, and that's what we call our NAMI Family to Family program. It's a 12-week intensive program where family members and people that have a loved one can learn about some tools, they can learn about the symptoms, they can learn about the medications, they can learn about the biology of the brain, they can learn all very important things that help an individual understand and create a spirit of empathy and compassion for people that have mental illness.
Oh, that's great. That's fantastic. So as far as getting involved in the walk, you're looking for some team captains to get things started?
Yes, absolutely. And walkers, of course. We would love to have people that sign up as big team captains and then form a team. We have all kinds of information to help them do that. When they sign up, they get all kinds of packets of information from me. They get emails regularly about how to help form their team and how to have a successful campaign for us.
Okay, and there have got to be some really pretty astounding success stories that you've seen through your group. Is there anyone in particular, or, obviously not mentioning names or anything, but,
Right.
Can you think of anything, any person or any family that has really benefited from your programs?
Well, of course. First of all, my own family. I have a son with a mental illness, and we came to know NAMI after about 7 years after he was diagnosed, and we took part in programs and became aware of how we could be a better support for our loved one. But NAMI is full of stories of recovery and hope and wellness for people that are living with a mental illness. And that's why NAMI is taking the streets in Santa Monica, is to make that story known that there is hope, there is recovery, and there is wellness for these people.
Well, it sounds like a very loving group. And if anyone listening is, can hear themselves or their family, a family member in any of this, this would be a great thing to reach out. As far as your website goes, it's NAMIWalks.org.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Actually, the easiest way to find us is to go to www.nami.org/walks.
Okay, great. Perfect. And is there a phone number that people can call?
Sure. 213-251-6519.
Okay, and obviously the best way to do this would be to go online because all of that information is there. Once again, NAMIWalks Los Angeles is October 1st. It begins at the 3rd Street Promenade in Santa Monica. And how long is the walk?
It's a 5K.
5K walk. Can people bring kids or pets or, can it be just like a fun kind of family thing?
That's exactly what we aim for, is to have a family day on the promenade. Dogs are welcome as long as they're on a leash. Mm-hmm. Kids are welcome. They don't have to be on a leash, but we welcome them as well, and we enjoy it. We just have a great day out there on the promenade.
And as far as the fundraising efforts go, is there a way that you encourage people to ask their friends to help out with this? I know it's always difficult to asking for money, but do you have any tips on how people can approach their friends for something like this?
Absolutely. One of probably the most important things that we've come to learn and come to recognize about mental illness is that everybody knows somebody. And it's about your personal story or your personal introduction into mental illness and sharing that story with people. And then when you share that story, you talk about how NAMI is out there reaching into the community and helping families and helping friends that have a loved one with a mental illness.
Okay, let me ask you, Wayne, is there a registration fee for the walk?
Absolutely not. It's free to walk with us.
That's good to hear. Always helps. And I understand you're on social media as well.
We are. You can follow us on Facebook. We have both a fan page and a causes page, and you can just do a search on Facebook for NAMIWalks Los Angeles County. And then we're also on Twitter. We have #JustPlainWayne.
All right, great. Well, we've been talking with Wayne Baldaro, walk manager. Oh, my goodness. You get all kinds of questions and jobs. I know how it is being a manager when you volunteer. So bless you for doing that, Wayne. And thanks again for coming to see us. October 1st, 3rd Street Promenade. It starts at 8 a.m. Actually, the registration at 8 a.m. But you can register online as well, correct?
That's correct.
Okay, you can register in advance. You can register online or at the actual event at 8 a.m. And the walk kicks off at
the walk program at 9:30 and the walk at 10 a.m. And if you raise $100 for our walk, we'll give you a T-shirt the morning of the walk.
Wonderful. Okay. Thank you so much again, Wayne, for joining us and coming to see us here at 5900 Wilshire. KSWD-FM is a Bonneville station, and we're proud to be working with people like Wayne to help make a difference in Southern California.